as you can see, we have just a man standing here on his phone, and you might be thinking, what can we do to this array? So let's see what we can do here. Okay, I'm going very slowly, step by step, so you don't get overwhelmed, because it is a very, very, very powerful software. Let me tell you, you can create some really crazy stuff with CapCut. So we're going to go here. So this is another thing that you need to be aware of, okay? So if you click on the video, there's going to be a panel on the right top corner that's gonna open, okay? And as you can see, you can scale the video and you can make it smaller as well, all right? Here for now we're just going to keep it 100, okay? So we're going to explore just the basics now, and then we're going to win later on in the course. We're going to do a little quick edit, okay? So we have the scale, and right under it we have position, which basically you can control, and you can either like change it slowly like this, or you can put in a number, let's say like, for example 100, and it's gonna move to the right. If I do minus 100, it's going to move to the left, okay? If I keep it at 0, it stays in the center. This is for X. X is basically left or right, okay? Now we have Y, same thing, but we have up and down. So we have, if we put in 100, it's going to go up. If we put in minus 100, it's going to go down. And if I put in minus 500, for example, it's going to go down even further. So it just depends on where you want to position the video. Right under it, we have rotate. Rotate allows you to basically align the video left, right, or center, or top, or middle, or whatever. So here we have the video right in the center. But let's say I messed it up and I did put the video right over here. What I can do is just align center, align the middle, and right there it's back where it was. And yeah, so this is just to realign your video. Makes it easy, especially if you have many layers on top of each other, and it allows you to do kind of set it back in the center pretty easily. After that, and it's very something that I use quite a lot, which is blend. This is especially if you want to add some overlay. Okay, so let me go get some overlay, and so we can see how does it work. So I have a big pack of assets here that I collected. Some of them I made myself, some of them I download them some places. I'll leave a link where you can get all of them, okay? Some are for free, some maybe for small fee, but okay, so here I have some stuff, so I'm gonna go right to overlays, and we can go to dust rashes, and let's go with fire and fog. I'm just going to select all of them, drag and drop to CapCut like so, and here we have them, okay? So I'm going to drag and drop this fire right on top of the layer of this. And as you can see now, the fire is right on top. We can see the man in the background at all, okay? So as you can see, just fire here, the man is no longer visible. So let's say I want to add the fire and still, be able to see the man in the background. So to do so, is to simply go to blend right here, make sure it's enabled, right? And then click on brighten or screen. Each one of them change it to a different look. Okay, let's so if do color burn, it's gonna look some type of way. Each one of them gonna look some type of way. Multiply, but the best ones you're going to be working with, especially if you have something that is darker, it's better to use either brighten or screen. Okay, the other ones overlay is quite decent, but the best one is like you have brighten and you have screen. Okay, yeah, so obviously the fire doesn't match this right here. It doesn't match, but it's just like an example, as you can see, that we added fire on top of this guy right here in this video. And you can also go right below it, and you're gonna find opacity, which allows you like to kind of decrease it or increase it to how much you want the fire to be visible. So let's say I want it to be just 20%. It's going not to be as visible, and especially if you put it to default, it's still not going to be as visible. Okay, so no matter which blend mode you put it into, the fire is still not going to look if you have a low opacity. So if you bring it back to 100, then you can see it. So if you put it to screen, now you'll be able to see the fire on top. Now I'm just going to hide this layer basically,